2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for the Bucks, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And the front lines for both teams tonight, powerful, explosive. Shaq, what's the key these days to building a great front court?
Well, the more versatile, the better. But it's more about skill and brute strength. You know I'm about skill and brute strength. I was the most skillful and brutally strong guy ever to play the game.
It's right, you are brutal.
What's so funny?
That, front court guys need to change ends. That's what's funny to me, Shaq. Nothing else. I just tell you right now, nothing else is funny to me.
You want me to show you how strong I am? I'll flip this table over right now.
I believe you could. I believe you could.
What you looking at, Ernie?
Not much.
Oh.
All right.
It's on. It's on.
I see Ernie.
And here's
No
Kevin
fear,
Harlan.
Ernie.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
I'll see you in the locker room, Ernie.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Milwaukee Bucks come into this one after the win against the New York Knicks.
You know what? It's a fine line between attacking but yet staying under control, and they did, and that's why they shot such a high percentage.
Well, they worked through their plays until they found some decent looks, and then they did a great job finishing.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Guys, Joel Embiid is listed at 7 feet, but at player introductions, they say 7'2" center, Joel Embiid. Now, Brett Brown says when you stand next to him, you understand the difference between 7 feet and 7'2". He's a big man, Kevin.
He is tremendous size and skill to match, GA. Thanks. Chris, you played for 5 different teams, a couple of them multiple times. How long do you think it takes to feel comfortable in a new situation for a player?
I tell you, Kevin, that's such a hard tightrope to play. I remember going to different teams, and you have to understand the culture of the team. You have to understand who their best players are already. You have to understand the style of play, and building trust takes time from both sides. So usually you'll come into a situation and you want to make sure that you're showing that you're a great teammate. And so usually in that area, teammates are saying, wait a minute, we brought you over here. We want you to be that guy that we traded for, the guy we just signed or recruited. We were a fan of you. Do the things that you do great. We'll catch up with you. So a lot of it starts with mutual respect, and that means mutual deferment. And then after a while, you both deferring, you're like, wait, we got to win some games. Okay, you be you, I'll be us, and we'll all do it together. And kind of once you get over that kind of fine dance in the beginning, that icebreaker, usually that's when things start rolling.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, Simmons and Fultz, the backcourt pairing. Covington at the 3 and Saric at the 4. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. And the second free throw, good.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
Here's Bledsoe. No good on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. At the elbow, it's Saric. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Embiid.
Stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. In the corner, it's Brogdon. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Fellas, isn't that why you like to have a great point guard who can make a play above the rim like that?
And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. To the middle. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Covington. Embiid's got his second basket.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lopez a screen on Simmons. Inside, Embiid with the steal. Here's Simmons, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Now that makes them 80% from the floor early on. Let's see how long they can stay this hot.
Bledsoe against Simmons. Bledsoe outside. Lopez a screen. And Giannis Antetokounmpo for 3.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Well, I wouldn't say that's his shot, but it's a shot he can make, and that really opens things up for the offense.
Lopez grabs the board. The Bucks trail. Bledsoe outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Now, defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
That's tipped. Pass to Simmons. Embiid the screen. Over Lopez. And that one hits back iron.
He gets some extra attention from the D on that trip, and it throws the shot off.
It's 2-on-1. Outside for Simmons. The fader. And it goes down 2 points. Simmons got 6. Bucks trail by 4. Bledsoe outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Saric.
He hasn't been his best this quarter.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Brogdon. Up again. Saric on the follow. Saric has got his first points of the night.
Well, Kevin, Saric is such a gritty player on the offensive end. I mean, he's showing how determined he is to snag the second chance opportunity.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Fultz, no good. The Bucks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
Well, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
The 76ers leading by 4. Simmons left side. Over Bledsoe. Saric has the open look. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Simmons against Bledsoe. It's Brogdon on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks.
And think about, Kevin, this talented 76ers team. Coach Brown helped shape and form the core of this roster. I mean, he's come up with the group much as they have grown under him.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Saric. Drills it from outside. Saric has got 7 points in the game. And with Brown, he has the trust of the players because they have gone through the same trying times.
And let's not undervalue what stability is meant for this group. Having a coach like Coach Brown, who has been through the ups and downs with the Sixers, it makes players play that much harder for him.
Covington's shot is off. Bledsoe outside. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
Can you say poster? Those are some impressive ups. Way to go, Vern.
It's Brogdon, top of the key. It's rebounded by Fultz.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And what I like about Lopez is his throwback game. He's most dangerous when he's operating close to the basket.
And last season, not the one Brook Lopez wanted to have before heading into free agency.
He just never seemed to find a place with the Lakers and saw his minutes decline as he wasn't in their plans. Averaged a career low in terms of minutes played per game last year. And I think he still's got a lot to offer and should bounce back closer to his all-star level of output.
That one is off. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And he's good on the second.
The way that this 76ers team can rotate and contest is a big strength for them. I mean, they have good length on the floor at all positions. I mean, they were one of the best teams in the league in terms of opponent field goal percentage last season.
Timeout called, the 76ers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Bucks making a change here. Zeller's checked in. Henson with the screen. Back to Zeller. DiVincenzo covered by Redick. Offensive rebound. Henson. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Here's Henson. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It could be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw off from Henson. And the length of this 76ers team really shows on defense.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's not just Embiid in the middle. The wings block and bother shots as well. They rebound well as a group. I mean, this team has made big strides in their defense the last few years, and that's why they've gone from cellar to title contender.
And so it's Milwaukee now. 76ers getting the bucket. Dellavedova, the pass to Zeller. Shot clock at 5. DiVincenzo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. McConnell kicks to Redick. The 76ers get it back and a new 24. Here's Chandler. That shot off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Connaughton. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Redick with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Chandler. The pass to Muscala. Releases. The shot by Redick, no good.
The D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's guarded closer.
Oh, the rim protection from Johnson. One more thing that makes him special.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers. Chris, do you think hustle is a skill? And if you do, or want to even tackle that, who are some of the guys that you think hustle is as much as any players in the league?
Not only is hustle a skill, but your motor and hustle is the most underrated skill in basketball, I believe. Think about Draymond Green's impact in Oakland.
Yes.
What he's done for that team. How about a Patrick Beverly, a Marcus Smart, a Kawhi Leonard? These guys definitely can change the pace of the game, especially in the playoffs where every possession matters and the fans are hung on every movement that you do. The fans are waiting and anticipating every play, and all they want is someone to do something so they can get up and get excited. Well, nothing gets a crowd more excited than diving on the floor, saving the possession for your team, you getting a layup on the other end, and these are the guys I would bet first that would make a play like that happen.
Skill indeed. Good point. 76ers trailing. McConnell with it. 8 points his last outing. Outside, Redick to the middle. Here's Muscala. Rebound, Milwaukee. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And this first game is always interesting. It's going to give us a sense of what the dynamic between these teams is going to be this season.
4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Dellavedova hits the 3-point bomb. And the Bucks lead by 4. The 76ers shooting 45% from the field early. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Can they get it? Rebound, Milwaukee. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Connaughton. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail by 4. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. .144 left in the first quarter of the game. McConnell passes to Muscala. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And you know what? He's underrated there. Johnson with length, athleticism, and he can finish with either hand inside.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered by McConnell. A nice shot by Zeller.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's McConnell. Johnson kicks to Chandler. Here's the screen. Up off the screen. And Redick the bucket on the assist by Chandler.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Henson in the corner. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Chandler. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Johnson.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
McConnell passes to Muscala. Johnson dishes to Redick. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Redick's got 5 now.
Oh, I mean, the main weapon in Redick's arsenal, he's out here to shoot it from deep, and he does that well.
Now Dellavedova. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, aggressive on D, efficient on offense. They bought out to an early lead.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Wilson Chandler, Mike Muscala out there with Amir Johnson. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's McConnell in at the 1. And J.J. Redick, a longtime vet in the NBA, but still plays with a lot of energy.
And Redick said he feels like he's been revitalized in the last few seasons with his change of scenery, playing with more joy, and has always been explosive off the ball in his efforts to get open. And you can see when he's on the floor, the whole offense seems to pick up their energy.
Here's Johnson after the basket by Milwaukee. They set the pick. McConnell kicks to Muscala. They get the rebound. Johnson, that's tipped. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A. thanks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Then for the 76ers, Robert Covington's checked in for Mike Muscala. And Simmons subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now here's Simmons. He has 6. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through. Well, think back to when Ben Simmons was first drafted as the top pick in 2016. Everyone knew he could be a playmaker as a small forward. But really, he functions fully as a point guard when he's out on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Chris Middleton comes in for John Henson. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Pat Connaughton.
One shot, gentlemen.
On the free throw, no good. And Chris Simmons, a player that almost transcends the traditional basketball position.
He's a playmaker, plain and simple. He has the height and vision and skill to line up anywhere. Simmons, he could be viewed as a generational talent when it's all said and done.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
The 76ers trail by 3. And Saric kicks to Fultz. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Adept at figuring out ways to score from mid-range. Fultz showing he has the touch.
Antetokounmpo against Saric. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fultz, no good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Now the feed to Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Saric. Chris, when you played against a team that you had played on before, did you feel any extra motivation to do well against them?
Always. They always got the business. Whether it was I left Golden State and went to Washington, had to give them a triple-double and 40 there. Whether it was after I left Washington, had to come back and give them a triple-double.
Yeah.
And beat them bad and hug the crowd after. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of motivation. You definitely want to make sure you give your ex-team the business and make them regret, at least for, you know, the 24 hours until the next game, that they let you go.
I love that thought process. That's fun.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Simmons. Stolen by Bledsoe. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
Now, here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. To the paint. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And it's 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad, and you're going to regret it.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fultz kicks to Simmons. Over Bledsoe. And he overshot that one, missing. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. For 3, Brogdon. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
The 76ers trail by 4, stolen by Bledsoe. 3-pointer. Doesn't go for him. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
With all the big names in Philadelphia, you can't forget about Dario Saric. But, Chris, he is an impactful presence for this team.
Saric, he doesn't provide a ton of highlight plays, but he brings it every night. He improved his outside shooting and is a well-rounded forward. I mean, you forget he's so young and still has a lot of room to grow his game.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Brogdon. Lopez passes to Middleton. Count that one. Middleton's got his first points in this one.
Oh, I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
The 76ers trail by 4. Fultz kicks to Simmons. Back to Fultz. Saric just screen on Brogdon. Fultz the pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Pass to Covington. And the 3 off target.
And that's the shot they're looking for. A clean 3-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
Middleton dishes to Bledsoe. Passes it to Brogdon. Back to Bledsoe. Over Simmons. Shot's good by Bledsoe. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And Simmons kicks to Fultz. Back to Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Simmons against Bledsoe. And it's blocked by Simmons. And they get it back. And that one's good by Lopez.
Tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Simmons against Bledsoe. Here's Embiid. Over in the corner, Fultz. Screen by Saric. Jumper off the screen. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Fultz.
And you got to get a hand up on Fultz. I mean, he continues to show improvement from the mid-range area of the floor.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 8. In the corner, Middleton with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 4. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Well, I just like the all-around game Sark possesses. I mean, it translates well this day and age. He's a big man who can do it all. Score, pass, rebound, defend. He's tough.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And last year, we saw what a full season of Embiid looks like. I mean, scary to think that this is just the beginning of his career. He looks like he can go down as one of the greats to play if he can stay healthy.
Milwaukee's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. They set the screen. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Saric. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Embiid has already made the jump from star to superstar.
And part of that is his personality. I think his game does speak for itself. Gives you everything you want from a center on both ends of the floor. Effortless athleticism and has incredible skill and touch for a player his size.
You know, you watch Ben Simmons play, and it isn't a surprise, Chris, that he's a threat to go off for a triple-double every time he suits up.
Well, Simmons is going to have a lot of triple-doubles in his career. Great size and a knack for the ball when it comes to rebounding.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Simmons got 8 points in the quarter.
He's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Lopez a screen. Bledsoe kicks to Brogdon. Middleton left side. Now the dish to Antetokounmpo to stop the run. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Middleton's got 5. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Simmons. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
Bledsoe passes to Brogdon. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the pass to Middleton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Middleton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And the 76ers call time here. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, that was more than just a tough loss. That was a complete embarrassment.
Well, Greg, what amazed me was they could sustain nothing on offense. They'd make a couple of buckets, then go right back into their shell.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Take a look at the 76ers. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And you know, for the Bucks, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Now here is Dellavedova. Back to Henson. Over to the left wing. To the left side wing. Here's Zeller, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Oh, man, some perseverance from the big fella. Zeller hanging in there to collect the second chance points.
Here's Chandler, and Wilson Chandler with the slam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
Here's Connaughton. Wilson Chandler making his last shot. DiVincenzo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%.
Exceptional at shooting off the pass. Redick's rapid-fire release often comes in handy.
Now here is Dellavedova. He kicks to Henson. Back to Dellavedova, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, you better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Good on the shot.
He played a very solid first quarter. Now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Now here's Redick. He's covered closely. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Milwaukee has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Henson with the screen. And taken away by Johnson. And the foul on John Henson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Philadelphia, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
So he gets them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
DiVincenzo, covered by Redick. And he dunks it down.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
54 seconds left now here in the second. Now, here's McConnell. Here's the floater. DiVincenzo, covered by Redick. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Milwaukee, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. 76ers trailing.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call. But let's see what they do right here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Henson. Ball's knocked loose. Over Muscala. 18 feet out. The rebound by Johnson.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack from him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
The 76ers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
You know, Kevin, it's interesting that, Johnson has become a better long-range shooter, but his free throw shooting has been erratic. I mean, it's clear he has the touch to shoot well at the line. I wonder if it's mental. Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, your guys are playing aggressively at the defensive end and sharing the ball offensively. Have you been satisfied with the effort so far?
Well, I think just defensively we needed to be a little bit better. I think our pressure hopefully created a little bit of turnovers, created some tough shots, and then offensively they're getting into us. We want to drive it and continue to play with the pass.
Always moving that defense from side to side. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Way too many turnovers, Ernie. I understand pushing the action, trying to make things happen, but you got to be under control. Forced turnovers are one thing. Being completely careless is another. At least they have another half of basketball to improve.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Welcome back to the Great Lakes. We're back on the shores of Lake Michigan here in Milwaukee, in the buildings in the background at Sunset in Wisconsin. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Bledsoe is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Connaughton in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Antetokounmpo has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Milwaukee. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Brogdon. Lopez with the block.
And having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Covington. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Fultz. Embiid sets the pick for Fultz. Off the screen. Jump shot is good.
Good at reading the defense. When Fultz is working in the pick and roll, he often makes the right decision.
Lopez a screen. For 3, Brogdon. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. The 76ers also with a sub. Sharge is checked in. And that one misses. And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. That he has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man. Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Simmons dishes to Fultz. Embiid the screen. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Back to Embiid. And it's good for 2. Embiid's got 8 points.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Lopez a screen. Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Stolen by Brogdon. And it's the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
The talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
76% from the line a season ago.
One shot.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Here's Fultz. He's got 6. To the inside. Embiid.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Lopez a screen on Simmons. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Comes up empty down low. The 76ers trail by 5. And slam dunk by Saric.
I mean, dunking is simple for Saric. He just needs good positioning.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. It's stolen by Saric. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 18. Bledsoe with the rebound. Bucks leading by 3. Fires for 3. No good on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Saric attacking. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. The Bucks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Antetokounmpo unloads from 13. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Fultz. Here's Embiid. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And the Bucks, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Simmons on the wing. Lets a floater go. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
He's a tricky player. He's so difficult to guard. Simmons excels at going with the floater at the right time.
Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo. And he's good on the 3-ball. Antetokounmpo's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Simmons. Over Bledsoe. Sharks trying to break free. No good from Simmons. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And another three for Milwaukee.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
76ers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Volts kicks to Simmons. And there's the pass to Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. Over Lopez. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Embiid.
Exceptional focus from the big man, the native of Cameroon. Embiid gifted at scoring while under pressure.
Pass to Lopez. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bucks leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Lopez. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kept alive. And that one's good by Lopez.
Yeah, you got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
The 76ers trail by 9. Embiid the screen. Here's Fultz. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Fultz has got 8 points.
On that play, I mean, it feels even better to be the guy setting the screen than the guy scoring the points.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And last season, a year of adjustments for Brook Lopez. Had some ups and had some downs.
Yeah, he wasn't able to put up the numbers he'd hoped for. The team was young. Coach wanted to get some other guys some confidence, but he showed that he can act as a stretch 5, and he can still be a factor on offense. Still, it's a season that he knows he can improve upon.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Mike Muscala is checked in for Saric. Chandler comes in for Robert Covington. J.J. Redick's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Ben Simmons.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Chandler. 5 points in the game. Here's Embiid. Goes up the baseline. Again, Philadelphia.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Henson. It's stolen by Muscala. Finished off the break. And now just a 5-point Bucks lead. Milwaukee has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. And Muscala kicks to Redick. Lets it go with a 3. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Inside. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Redick passes to Muscala. Embiid inside. He's covered by Zeller. And Embiid gets it to go.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Henson with the screen. Antetokounmpo passes to Henson. And slam dunk by Henson.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
Muscala misses.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Joel Embiid. The 76ers trail by 9. McConnell kicks to Muscala. Johnson, the pass to Redick. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, you know what? I like Johnson's unselfishness, ready and willing to move it to the open man.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 22.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
McConnell kicks to Johnson. McConnell passes to Chandler. They get a hand on it. 1:44 left to play in the third. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Bucks with possession here. Henson the pass to Dellavedova. DiVincenzo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Chandler kicks to Johnson. And the foul on John Henson. And that'll be his third foul so far. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. .119 left in the third. The 76ers again can't hit it. And taken away by Johnson. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Muscala. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Pick by Zeller. And he converts the layup. Zeller's got his third basket of the night right there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
McConnell passes to Muscala. Johnson dishes to Redick. Tipped away.
Fourth foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
For Philadelphia, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Milwaukee leading by 7. Dellavedova kicks to Connaughton. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. The 76ers trail by 9. McConnell passes to Johnson. McConnell kicks to Chandler. Stolen by Henson. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Connaughton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Outside, Redick. To the wing right side. There's the screen. With 1 on the clock. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from McConnell. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. The 76ers trail by 9 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Amir Johnson is out there with Muscala. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Chandler in at the small forward position. Now here's Chandler. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Chandler's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Now here is Della Vedova. He's covered by McConnell. Picked by Zeller. Out to the wing. And it's Connaughton missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Chandler. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Zeller's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Henson, and slam dunk by Henson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. There's a screen. McConnell passes to Johnson. Outside for Redick. Johnson sends the screen for Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go.
Oh, that's what Johnson loves to do. Just set screens and roll to the rim.
Timeout called, the Bucks. You know, C-Webb, J.J. Redick has just continued to age well. He's a fantastic player now into his 30s.
Well, Redick keeps adding to his game, but the shooting never changes. He's shot well over 40 from deep for his career. Redick is a player who doesn't rely on his burst or his first step to score. I mean, he can keep playing like this for a long time.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Sharch checked in for Mike Muscala. Robert Covington comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Simmons subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Simmons. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Shoots over Covington. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 6 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 11. Outside, Simmons. All sorts of time, and good, he nails it. Simmons got 24 points.
And really, Simmons makes it look so easy. The way he's attacking defenses from multiple angles is really just commendable.
Now here's Henson. Middleton on the wing. Lopez outside. Henson the pass to Connaughton. No good from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Redick with the bucket.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Greg, the way he's firing from 3 today, they ought to keep riding.
Now here's Bledsoe. Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 9 points for Brook Lopez.
And really, Lopez has been dangerous from here throughout his career. You got to guard him closely.
Bledsoe against Simmons. Fader on the way. Again, Philadelphia.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on him.
Bucks leading by 6. Connaughton kicks to Henson. And there's the call on Dario Saric. And that'll be his third foul so far. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid comes in for Johnson. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for J.J. Redick. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
One shot.
And that one falls for Middleton.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
No good from Simmons. Bucks leading by 9. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Middleton against Covington. From downtown. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Henson. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez a screen. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. On defense, the 76ers. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Middleton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Simmons. They get it back. And he lays it straight in. Simmons got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Middleton. Covington knocks it loose. Another shot, and there's the play by Bledsoe inside. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The shot by Saric, no good. The Bucks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Middleton against Covington. Fultz with the ball. Here's Embiid. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Covington, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It's easy to admire Covington. Even when the defense gets rough with him, he stays with it.
Bucks leading by 12. Here's Antetokounmpo, and they pick up 2. Antetokounmpo's got 24 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Stolen by Bledsoe. They push it up 4 on 3. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Against length, He does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter when you got to come check him.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, he's been terrific from the field so far this half. I mean, driving his percentage through the roof.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
Bucks leading by 15. And here is Antetokounmpo. Middleton, a screen on Simmons. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. You know, the NBA has cracked down on flopping. It's still part of the game, but C-Webb, would you agree that progress has been made in that area?
Yeah, I think so, and I like to blame a lot of my European players for bringing that over along with soccer. Soccer with the flopping and that, and we've kind of taken away. And I know a little bit about flopping. We had some floppers on my Sacramento team, and so flopping is frustrating. You don't want to see that. You want to see guys earn it. This isn't soccer or football, and so I think the league has done a very good job, whether it was trying to find guys early or just embarrass you and say, hey, you're acting a fool. Get up right now. No one touched you. Why did you flop? Or act like you were hit and move 10 feet back on the side. I hate flopping. But then again, you must embellish. You must be a good actor. You've got to put the referees in a tough position to make a good call. How do you find that balance? But I think the NBA has done a good job of making sure that it isn't encouraged and isn't rewarded.
Now here's Redick. Kicks it to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Over Lopez. Embiid, no good. Milwaukee leading by 16. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game. Bledsoe against Simmons. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Good D by Lopez.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Covington passes to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Goes up at the stripe. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Redick. Redick's got 3 assists tonight. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Antetokounmpo against Saric. Good D by Embiid. Now Covington. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
At 6'9", dunking isn't hard for Covington. In fact, he does it with ease.
Simmons against Bledsoe. Passes it to Brogdon. He kicks to Lopez. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Kevin, he's using all that size in the paint. Lopez, he's always excelled when he capitalizes in this area of the court.
Now here's Redick. Saric outside. Over onto Antetokounmpo, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Oh, you can't let Saric get comfortable shooting from mid-range. I mean, once this happens, it's a wrap.
Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. Changes up. Another shot. And it's Lopez laying it in. And the Bucks lead by 16.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's part of what makes him a great player. His effort level always stays high.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 16. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Simmons. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
Now, here's Redick. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Now, what I like about Redick is how much he believes in himself. Skilled at capitalizing with the floater.
Picked by Zeller. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
Here's Redick. Sinks that one from the post.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
Now here is Dellavedova. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out in transition, trying to get defensive stops, and everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.